You couldn't blame Pocono West's Ramonia Benitez for being nervous, seeing that she was hurt in last year's Allen Invitational and missed the postseason. But if she was, you couldn't tell. At this year's meet, Ramonia anchored the winning 400 relay team, won the 100 hurdles, and leaped a meet and school record 39 1 3/4 to win the triple jump.
Just coming back strong because I really love track, and I was really nervous there. And I was like, just relax, it's none of me, just do you have to do. That's what I did.
It's ironic that her best performance and a record came in the triple jump because it was that event at the Allen Invitational that ended her season last year.
I was scared to do triple jump because I hurt myself last year, and my coach was like, do you want to go off the 26 or 24 board? I'm like, So I was thinking, she was like, okay, you think about it because I don't want you to be nervous. So I took the chance and I did the same board that I did last year. And when I jumped my first jump, I actually beat my school record and my PR.
She has to feel good about what this means for the upcoming league and district meets, but she refuses to look too far ahead.
Taking one bit at a time, not thinking about it like, oh, I'm going to win this. I'm confident, but not that confident because you don't want to be all about your head, you know.
We've noticed it all year that she's just really stepped up to a higher level than even she finished last year. So when she went into the meet, and she's been hurdling very well, and she ran those real well.
Ramonia Benitez is our female athlete of the week. From Pocono West, I'm Bob Capasso, 13 Sports. When the Sprint Cup drivers come to town in a week and a half, all eyes will be on one particular Pocono rookie. Danica Patrick got her first look at the tricky triangle today. Her Stewart-Haas team test was as much her learning the track as it was about working the car.
Learning the track is definitely something. I mean, it's not like a short track where you see the whole thing. You get many laps in very quickly, and you can kind of barrel into it with a bunch of banking and figure it out. It's like a big wide open space out there. It's just trying to figure out where you need to brake and where you need to get off of it, how much speed to carry through the corners. It's not necessarily all that banked in certain corners, so everybody learns at a different pace, and I know I'm for sure a methodical learner, so it'll all be good though by the end of the test.
She's gathering data just like we are, but she's gathering it from a little different aspect too of learning a new racetrack. And luckily she gets to come here when it's smooth. When we first started here, it was rough. So it's definitely a lot nicer. They've done such an awesome job of repaving this track that it's a lot of fun now.
As a series rookie, Danica is learning a lot of new tracks this year. That has been more work and nerves than it has been fun.
You know, a little bit of it's nerve-wracking because you want to do a good job, of course, but I feel almost like I can't say that because I've been racing for so many years, but it doesn't change the fact you still really want to do well and you still want to, get up to speed.
As a unique track, the learning curve is a bit wider, but concentrating on that fact makes it a bit quicker.
I believe that's why I have yellow stripes across the bumper. I'm a rookie, and I, have learning to do and will do it, it's through trial and error, and especially days like today, getting test time on a track that we're going to race on. It's been a while since we've been able to do that, so for people like me especially, it's very helpful.
Here's what I think. I think sometimes when things are really hard, people focus a little more and they pay a little more attention. And we saw Carl Edwards, we saw with Denny Hamlin come in as young drivers and have immediate success here, and that's not completely unusual. We've seen that at Darlington. We've seen that at some tracks that typically are really hard racetracks. And I think when people are trying to learn something that's so unique, I think they focus a little more and they pay a little more attention. And in some ways, it actually makes it easier.
Danica Patrick's first race here will be the Party in the Poconos 400, Sunday, June 9th. From Pocono Raceway, I'm Bob Capasso, 13 Sports. Most people want a break, a chance to get away from their job between big projects. Not Marco Andretti. If it's got wheels, he wants to make it go fast.
I can go through the craziest race week in my life. I need time off. I need a vacation, right? And after one day of that vacation, I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm ready to go again. So, I live on the track. I love this type of stuff, just messing around.
But he needed a little competition, and that's what he got. Very little. when Pocono Raceway decided to put the media up against Marco at the Lehigh Valley Grand Prix go-kart track in Allentown.
It give you a little taste of what it is, and it's not. I had friends that came out here. Oh, it's easy. We can do it. Come on, let's try it. And then you see how you stack up, and you're 8 seconds behind on the board, and you realize that there is quite a bit of ability behind these guys.
Yeah, you wanted to give us a taste of being humiliated out here.
And not necessarily. Just put it in perspective for you.
So off we went. I was excited to be on the same track with Andretti until the first time he went by me like I was painted on the wall. Our videographer Ryan Scheit even tried his luck. Oops, there goes Marco. Were you trying to race us, trying not to embarrass us all that much?
No, absolutely not. I was trying to embarrass you guys.
And you did a very good job of it. None of us was a match for one of the favorites for this month's Indianapolis 500 and July's Pocono 400. Did any of us at all, give you any challenge out here?
Absolutely not. No.
I don't think I did that bad. Maybe with some more practice, I could be a racer. Well, it turns out I learned a lot from Marco on the track today, but from you, what do you think is the most important thing that I should take from this?
You should take from this probably to keep your day job. How's that?
Thanks, Marco. From the Lehigh Valley Grand Prix, I'm Bob Capasso, 13 Sports. It's a season unto itself. No championship on the line. The records are wiped clean, including an earlier meeting between the two. It's just East Stroudsburg and Stroudsburg and a little brown jug. One game that the players, coaches, and fans will remember above all others.
Thanksgiving is a special day, and I think it's a special game in the sense that it is really the true homecoming. And I think that as a football coach, I always see how the emotion is different for this game than any of the other games you play during the course of the year.
It's all for pride, and it's backyard rivalry, and no matter when you play them, you know, you always want to beat them. We played them once this year. We had a good ball game. We were fortunate to win.
The two 8-3 teams come in with their best combined record in 10 years. Each knows the other very well, and what a win would require.
We have to play more physical and get to the ball on defense faster, and we got to run hard as our fullback and tailback has done all season long.
I thought we were very, very aggressive, and probably it was the most aggressive we played all year, and we haven't, from that ball game on, we haven't come nearly as close to being as aggressive as we were in that ball game.
The Cavaliers won that first game convincingly, but both teams are discounting that as a factor for Thursday. Because of how long ago it was, the differences in the teams from then to now, and of course the emotion of Thanksgiving.
It doesn't really mean anything. That was in the past. But come on, it's a totally different game. They ended their season pretty good, and we actually didn't end it the way we wanted to. But we're gonna come out. It's our last game as seniors, and it's a big emotional day, tradition with Turkey Day. So I don't think it'll be the same.
It's completely different. This is, as I said, it's our seniors' last game, and everybody wants to win it. We're going to do whatever we can, and the first game means nothing.
And this one means everything, especially for those who will never put on another football uniform.
Well, it means a lot because it's going to be our last game, and we've been waiting for this a long time. And we kind of wanted to postpone it a little bit, but it didn't work out that way. So, it means a lot to play against Stroudsburg, our last game.
My emotions are up. It's going to be probably my last football game I'll ever play organized, and last game with these group of guys I've been playing with since middle school. So, give it my all. I'm sure everyone else is going to do the same.
That's because in years to come, when these players return on this special homecoming, everyone will ask the same question. What did your team do on Thanksgiving? From the Bergs, I'm Bob Capasso, TV 13 Sports.